Johnny Silverhands, this rocker with a bionic arm. We allowed like half the controller to stay as it is and then did the bionic takeover on the other half. The flexible parts of it are red, so we colored the thumbstick base in red but left the top silver. That's the first time we've actually done like a mismatch between the triggers. We have the samurai symbol on the back. No future scratched into the gray side of this controller. I think people are going to be pretty surprised by it because it's so different from anything we've ever done before. I can't wait to launch it. We found that camo is just this ubiquitous, iconic expression that everyone understands. It's something you don't have to explain. You see it in fashion, you see it on products, and you basically see it everywhere. I have the Arctic Camo Xbox One controller with me today. We were able to really evolve Night Ops and play with the colors and the materials to do something really interesting with Arctic Camo. Looking at this camo, it's inspired by woodland camo, which is really recognizable to people. It's very iconic. We've kind of spun it in a really interesting way. We're using a clear translucent resin, which is letting you see the insides. We're actually using that resin as one of the camo shapes and then floating the other camo shapes in colored ink on top of it. It was really awesome to be able to use a translucent clear plastic as a base for this controller because we're actually taking the idea of camouflage and making the inside of the controller part of the camouflage. That was sort of our design twist on the Arctic Camo. People are fascinated by what goes on inside of a piece of technology. There are things that we know fans love, things that we love, and there are happy accidents all mixed in. With the Phantom series, we're basically celebrating what makes these things tick. I am Monique Chatterjee, and I'm the design director for Xbox Special and Limited Editions. Today we're going to talk about Phantom Magenta. We are bringing the Phantom series into full color. Usually when we design a series, I think through a number of colorways up front, so I sort of have them all lined up and have an idea of the way that I want to launch them and how I want to make the first one awesome and then bring something new to the second one, and then the third one's even better. You know, I just always make sure that the rollout is kind of additive. It's pretty cool to see it all packaged up, ready to go, ready to be presented. The way that the color rolls through this product is pretty magic because it starts as almost black, kind of with a magenta tint, and rolls up to a translucent, very light magenta plastic, but underneath is actually a metallic pop of magenta. So as you roll it around in the light, you kind of see the metallic nature underneath. We've done the paint gradient that I talked about that kind of goes to the pink resin, but then the magic of it is actually happening underneath. This plastic part, which is usually black, has been painted a chromy metallic pink, and that is what you see through the top case, and that's what sort of brings the magic to the color and gives it all its depth.